Okay, we're out here on the rifle range with the original Henry lever action rifle 4440. I did some videos about loading for the 4440, and we load for this brass frame gun just like we would for an old antique, so we treat it with a mild load. I did some shooting at 50 yards, but I'm going to try 100, maybe 200 today. It's the first time I've had to rifle range all of myself in forever in a day. So let's start by taking a look at the Henry, and we'll get the magazine loaded, and I'll get ready to shoot here. Basically your standard old style lever action. You got a little locking tab here that locks the lever. And on this gun, the only safety you have is that you only got 2 clicks here. Home, you got that click, and that's it. And you fire. You have your cartridge carrier, the big brass thing comes up there, and then this here is the old-fashioned style magazine. It's like this exposed thing, which is, you know, you got to watch this. It gets stuck on the rest and everything, or your hand. So what you do is you slide this up till it gets into the top part and engages that little tab on the end there. And then you can just, once you get that unlocked, you swing it over and it's wide open. And let's find out too how many cartridges we can get down in there. Bear with me. And you load it, dropping them down in there. Well, that's 10. You see, you can see them up and through here. I think we can get a few more in there. $13. Then you just rotate this back. And there are your magazines. So now we're ready to roll. Okay, I'm going to take a break here, and once we get ready to do some shooting, we'll pop some rounds off. Okay, this thing is a pain to get in this cradle just right. But as long as we hold her steady and try to get a sense of the true accuracy. Now, in that movie Silverado with Danny Glover, had a Henry rifle and was taking some incredible shots, which I don't think the original Henry rimfire was much more powerful than the 4440. So but in the movies, 300 yards and all this other stuff, so we're going to see how good we do. Okay. Okay, amazingly enough, we are on paper and on center, just a little to the right. Which is, well, for what I paid for it, it should be on a bullseye all the time. but these sights are set right on at 100 yards. It's pretty wild. Alright. And that's using, I think, 6.5 grains of Trail Boss with that lead bullet with the crimp groove, which is pretty neat. But we'll go down and take a look here. Okay, here's our target, the original Henry. Try to get my shadow out of the way. Right out of the box with my reloads. We're doing pretty damn good at 100 yards. And it's right, just aiming here. We're off to the right a little. Had a couple that were in there. That's pretty damn good group. So now we're gonna go try our 200 yards. But I like it right out of the box with my reloads. Alright, time for Wimps is over. As you can see, they've gave it into common sense and reasoning and put a larger target out here at 200 yards so I can double stack them. We're going to aim at the top target because I doubt very much either one of them guns are going to overshoot. And of course I strolled out here and my staple gun ran out of staplers. So we're going to do one gun, then come down here and redo another. So this is our 200 yards. As you can see, it's a long ways off. Okay, now we got it set up for 200 yards. We raised, they said they made an original copy of the rear sight. It's a pretty simple thing, and I think if you flip it up, it's 200 yards. So, and we know we're shooting a little to the right. So like I showed you, we're going to aim for the top center, off to the left a little. We did pretty good at 100. Now this is where it gets precise here at 200 yards. See if we're on the paper or even close. Nope. So let's try one. Dead center. Okay, let's try one way to the left. Hmm. Aha! We were shooting high. Okay, I think I got it now. Don't know. We'll have to experiment with this. Alright, it took a little bit to figure it out. This gun's dead on at 200 yards. This rear sight thing, it's kind of loose and flimsy, and it moved up on me, so I was shooting way high. It was like moved up towards a 300 yard thing. So you gotta make sure it's down, and like I said, it ain't real stable. But also in the notch, where you put the sight in the notch also makes a difference. You gotta put it halfway. I was putting it way down because I thought I was shooting high. But you put it about halfway. And it's on there. I'm on the paper. This gun is amazing. Okay? Really. For that little peep squeak cartridge. I don't even think it's coming out of there 1,000 feet per second. Maybe 1,000. That's it. Not a foot more. And we're hitting. Maybe Danny Glover could shoot a guy's head off at 300 yards in one of these. I don't know. But with a little practice and skill, yeah, I think I'm still hitting in there. This is a lot of fun. I'm going to fool with this for a bit, and then we're going to go down and take a look at what I did. Well, there it is, folks. 200 yards. Not damn bad at all. Okay. I got some weird flyers like up here. Some all the way down there. Down in the lower spot. Can't see with the sunlight. But once we got the idea of what we're doing, we still hit the ball. And it's not bad groups for 200 yards shooting. Like I said, with a 200 grain bullet traveling just over 1,000 feet per second. Pretty amazing. Pretty damn good shooting gun. Now, I'm glad I got it. But that's it at 200. That's pretty right there. Still shooting a little bit to the right. Could be me. Could need to be drifted a little. But what happens is that rear sight will bump up under recoil. And that's where I was getting some. I might have got some even up higher in there. But that's what the results we got at 200.